Hello, I'm higher vibrations and so are you. There's been so much going on. It's just been nonstop for months. And as we went through that new moon energy, there was just so much that happened. I'm still trying to catch my breath and trying to kind of wrap my mind around what had actually occurred on a personal level as well as on the collective. There was everybody's experiences have been different. It's been really fun to hear how each person interpreted or experienced each of those little phases that we all went through. There was an experience that I went through that was a pretty profound and difficult thing to go through, and it brought up some really unsavory things about myself that may not have been about me in this life and may have been. And as as the identity of myself in this human form in my known 3D experience, putting that identity to it made it even more difficult, and it became more of a struggle. At one point, I actually felt like I was not gonna make it. The density as it moved through me was just so unpleasant. It felt like I swallowed a bucket of acid. And anyone who saw me, not that I went around everywhere, but the people that live next to me were all really concerned. Some of them tried to get me to go to the emergency room. I was going through some serious symptoms, and it only lasted for a day, really, and a half. And I luckily was able to be present enough to follow the advice of someone that is amazing. And that advice was, what are we doing, right? We're going through all this stuff. We have all the solutions in front of us. Use the violet flame. It heals everything. And there's so many awesome resources out there, just, on YouTube alone. Looking up, violet flame meditation, you're going to find so many results. And it starts out with a regular meditation where you ground yourself, Mother Gaia, and link to source. So you have like that pillar, and then you do the protection. Like, that's what I do. I do a protection around myself and call in the people that I like to call in. Everybody's different. Archangel Michael's usually like just kind of an expectation of, who's going to be in attendance. But, you'll be called to do something different. And when you're in that moment, and just follow your gut. And then while you're in that place of meditation, you notice the purple spark, that purple spark that's in your heart. I've always noticed it before, but I didn't know exactly what it was. It's really weird. It's so funny. I don't know. I guess I was just going back with what I was always taught. It's just something funky wrong with your eyes, or you got to get your eyes checked, or I don't know. But that purple spark, and then just to let it grow. What I find for me the most effective way to do that is as I breathe in the light from source that's coming down from above, it fills my body, and then when I breathe out, and how when you're sending the energy love, you can feel it leave your pores. Well, when I'm doing that in that violet flame meditation setting, I've found that where the love energy leaves my pores to be sent to somebody, that's where the flame comes from, and it's all around, and it just engulfs you, and it's so healing and so pure and so precise. I like a lot of the guided meditation things, but I've found that if I'm in that place of meditation, on my own, I don't really need someone else or even my own mind to decide where it needs to go. It kind of has a mind of its own, with just a little bit of guidance. And it goes where it needs to. And so I've been doing that regularly. And not only that, but dancing. We got to get the energy out, right? This energy, it's stuck. It's like, as we're moving from 3D to 5D or 4D or whatever you want to call it, it's like that energy is that mercury, right? That's stuck between you and this barrier and a magnet. And it's being pulled to the magnet, the old earth. And it just needs to get out. You know, a lot of people have been asking me about tapping technique. There's some really awesome, look it up, just Google it or YouTube search. Tapping techniques. There's so many different ways to do it. But dancing I've found, and I've been guided by my guides and all these different dancing. And it's true. For me, dancing is so healing. I'm getting I'm letting that energy flow out of me. I'm shaking it out, and I'm in a place of joy. I'm the happiest when I'm dancing. When I'm dancing and when I'm singing. And I'm in a place of play, which is what life is supposed to be. It's supposed to be full of joy. It's supposed to be about play. All of those people saying grow up and all those things, those poor sad souls. We're doing it right. Play. Enjoy your moments. Dance like no one's watching. Like, I'm not the best dancer, I'm sure. I really don't care. I'm sure that my singing is not the best, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. Am I enjoying myself? Am I in the moment? Am I in my heart? Am I having fun? Yes. And I'm allowing myself to. And while I allow myself to, I'm staying in that place where my true self resides. And I am a place of love. And I am in that place where I am designed and wired to be. And the more that I do it, the more that I get to pull away from this density. Remember the water. The water is so big right now. Like, I'm so dehydrated, but I drink gallons of water a day. And the more that I listen to my body, the more that it tells me. The more that I pay attention to the signs and symptoms my body is giving me, the more information it's giving me. And everybody's body will tell them something different in a different way. Listen to your body. And be gentle with yourself. This isn't very easy to do. We've been in this density for a long time. Some of us have been in this density for countless lifetimes. And it's hard. It's not easy. But not only is it worth it, but it's possible. Everything's been lined up just for us in this very moment to make this possible, to make it happen. So drink your water. Be gentle with yourself. Don't let yourself get stuck in that you failed mentality. There is no failure. That's not even a real word. You know what you're doing. You've been training for this moment forever. Don't give up. And reach out to people like yourself so you can see that you're not alone. We're all doing this. We're all doing this together. We've been strategically placed all over the planet to equally distribute all of this energy so Mother Gaia can raise at the perfect, precise level. And it makes us feel alone and isolated. But this internet invention has made it so we aren't. Reach out. There's some great communities out there. You're not alone. We are one. We are together. And we are winning. We have won. Much love and light to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day.